Right.
Yeah.
I have to say, yeah. If you see two people happy, be happy for them.
Yes. I don't know why that's so hard for people to do.
What's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy KiteZz here. My lovely wife is just Alex.
What's up, peoples?
Hey, have you guys peeped all the new art and stuff that Alex put on the channel? Shout out to Dreamer Art for drawing our pictures for us, but all the graphics and decorations and everything else, it's all Alex.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
Yeah, he did a good job on our pictures. Hey, anyway, as we grow bigger and bigger, we're going to evolve. Also, Flock Talk, we're going to do it this week. Flock Talk, if you guys don't know, that's when you guys all get to join a panel and talk about the latest whatever video that we drop. If you guys have some opinions about it, you guys have some things you guys want to get off or whatever, just go ahead. As long as people are respectful, Flock Talk will happen, all right? But when people start getting disrespectful and start, because you guys can't have adult conversations,
Detention.
that's where you stop getting Flock Talk. But anyway, make sure you join the Discord to do that. Hey, shout out to all the people who are members of the channel. We are going to start getting stuff for you guys. We just, you never know. You never know what you got to do with it until you actually start getting people that become members. And shout out to all you guys. We love you guys. All right, let's do this. BM Talks To Them, the catch up, Nnamdi and Alera. So they had their catch up already. So let's see if it's still peaceful, good vibes. Shout out to BM, man. Like my desk is like far forward.
All right, welcome back to BM Talks To Them. Obviously, we're here again with another After the Catch Up. You want to introduce who we have today?
Of course. So we had these lovely people on episode 14 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Then we followed up with them on one of our catch-ups where, we saw they were doing pretty well. Mm-hmm. They were officially boyfriend and girlfriend. Yep. So now we do have Nnamdi and Alera back today just to see how you guys are doing. Where are you now? The whole after the catch-up spiel. So we're going to jump right on into it. How are you guys today? Are we still boyfriend, girlfriend? Are we still good?
She can tell.
Yes.
Ladies first.
Yes, we are still
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Some good news after a long
week.
Silence scared me a bit there.
That's good. All right, so yeah, tell us, update us. How's it going? So after the catch up, after you lot done the catch up with Arlette, how was things and how is it now? Let us know.
Yeah.
You want me to go?
You can go first.
Yeah.
You go first.
Yeah, definitely. And I got a little cough, so like if I sound crazy, don't worry about that. But I thought last year was like my best year in terms of like career development of like where I wanted to be, like going in my 30s, accomplishing a lot of goals. 2 years ago I was like kind of like at the bottom. So like in terms
Black do not crack, man. He don't
I didn't
even
know
look.
Nnamdi was 30. That's
He looked like
crazy.
he like 24, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's that good genetics, man.
of how I was feeling, and I kind of dug myself out of that. And last year was the first step of that. Like I made the most I ever made and stuff like that. But this year is like it tops, not even close. Like everything from like every goal I set out, I accomplished, and like it's just been even like Alera made it even better, and like y'all made it better. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's been super dope, and yeah, man, I'm taking it a day at a time, man. I'm getting ready for tomorrow. I start a new position for real, so appreciate it, man.
Hey, to everybody who got a new job, who's starting a new position, or who's just been holding down a consistent job for a long period of time, pat yourself on the back, take a deep breath. As long as you have God waking you up every morning, it's a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you deserve it, and you deserve it in the future for whatever you're about to receive. Keep working hard, no matter how hard the world gets, you can do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like, there's a lot of stuff going on. I've been a lot busier. I just got done a marathon for my company Ready. I told y'all about last time. But
That's good.
it's just it's been cool, man. I've been just taking it a day at a time, enjoying it with Alera, and just see what God has in store for us.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
very good to know. Very good to know. All right, all right. Alera, tell us
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Pretty much what Namdi was saying, we are just like growing with one another. Last time you guys saw us, we were headed on a trip to Mexico,
What the
and
dog
that was really
doing?
fun. And then he came back to Arizona, and we went to the Grand Canyon. And we went up to Flagstaff, and we just like had so much fun at this like bar, like a couple bars out in Flagstaff. And we just are just enjoying each other as much as we can because we are long distance.
Right.
And then we have Thanksgiving coming up. I'll be out there.
Nnamdi brought out this ready cut, ready or not.
He had to plug the bottle, boy.
The shameless plug
He
is
had to.
back.
You saw how he spun it.
Yeah, bro.
See? Look.
Flagstaff.
You got a shameless plug here. Watch this.
We just are just enjoying each other as much as we can because we
Hey, Nnamdi, let me get one of them cups.
He had to do that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's good. That's good advertising.
We
are
Okay,
long
free
distance.
promo.
Right.
And then we have Thanksgiving coming up. I'll be out there with him and his family. And so I'm just excited. We're just growing and getting, with one another. And yeah, he's starting a new position. I'm really excited for him for that. And then I just recently started a new position. So it's like God is
Wow.
just,
Congratulations.
blessing
He
us,
moving.
throwing
He
us little
moving.
nuggets. And we are very appreciative and we are very grateful for you and BM because if it wasn't for you guys, we would have not met and been able to like heal. We're also still like healing through things and with
Right.
each other. And he's just so understanding. So I'm very grateful for that.
Oh man, this is
Man, guys,
beautiful.
I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is what it's all about, obviously. And you guys are pretty. You're a young couple,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the fact that you're taking this seriously is amazing to see. This is an example of what we want everyone to be like,
Mhm.
And after your catch up, I do want to ask you. Obviously, we saw some of the comments, and some comments were saying, "Oh, it seems like Nnamdi was doing a lot more than Alera, right? How did you feel about that when you saw them type of comments?"
Yeah.
I honestly, I'll go first because it really it bothered me a little bit. I was telling Amdi like it's crazy that people they see one side, I
Mm-hmm.
praise you because you make me feel like a woman should feel, taken care of and secure in that aspect. But also at the same time, people don't know that I paid for the Mexico trip,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have to say things like
She
that.
shouldn't
Like,
have to say it.
It's like I said in the video yesterday. People are going to selectively hear. They're going to choose what they want to hear.
Right.
They're going to pick a side,
Right.
and once they get that side, they're going to stay on that side.
Yeah, she shouldn't have to say, "Oh, I paid for this. I do this. I do that." Like they were both giving each other their flowers in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you guys trying to scale out who does more in a relationship? Like it's give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
don't let them comments bother you.
Yeah,
You're just
you
fine.
shouldn't let the internet be too involved in what's going on in your real life anyway.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, one thing that we've even learned as a content creator is people are gonna have a perception about anything that we do, anything that we say, and it's just a matter of something we could say as a joke. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, this is how this person really feels." If I do something and I say like Alex tries to hand me a water bottle and I push it away, it's like, oh, see, he doesn't love his wife. It's like it's things like the internet is gonna have their opinion about everything.
It's weird bias.
Yeah.
he does enough that I
That dog going
wanna
crazy.
come out of my pockets and
Yeah,
be like,
zoomies.
no, I can go half on this, I can do this and that, but also I don't feel like I need to do that and I don't have to do that, which is very nice. And it's a luxury because men nowadays don't want to do nothing for nobody. So
Yeah.
the fact that he's able to do so much and that I want to do my part as a helper, like a helpmate,
Okay.
it's great because people take advantage of people like that where
Right.
it's like they're doing and no one's ever filling their cup, but I am filling his cup clearly But I mean, I don't need to like explain everything to everybody, but I did feel some type of way. And Namdi just laughed it off, and he made me see like the softer side of it. You know, it's not that big of a deal. People don't know you, so it's like
Right.
Exactly.
they don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I have to say as well, most of these people that say things, they don't know the full story, right?
Right.
Because Namdi called me and you know, he told me about some of the comments and how you felt, and I was like, guys, you have to understand, people don't know. I know the story because I spoke to Nnamdi, and Nnamdi tells me how you both are playing
The key role.
key role. Both of you
Right.
are literally putting in so much effort to each other, and I was like, that's great. But at the catch up, it wasn't explained much of what.
Hey, to the dog, man. Either you gonna be inside or outside, man.
Leave
He
that
didn't walk in and out like 4 times. I'm
He's
sorry.
not walking in and out. He's playing in the blinds.
Nah, bro, the door is open. That's why he keep going in and out. That's what I'm saying. Either you gonna be inside or out. My fault.
Leave
What Alera did,
That's her
but it doesn't mean that she
alone.
wasn't doing
Doing anything,
anything.
right.
She was.
Right.
Namdi told me that this girl is literally there. She's always calling him. She's planning stuff, and she, you know, so so much people don't know that. So I'm glad that you both was to clarify all of that, and you was fine with it.
And it's good on Namdi because you know what, bro? When the internet talking about your partner or your life partner or your wife or whatever you want to call your significant other, when they're talking about it, the thing that you should always do is you should make sure when you get on your platform or when you go to your sources or the people you talk to, always talk your partner up. Always build them up because at the end of the day, the people's perception of your partner is going to be based off of what you say about them. Like, for instance, where we work, I'm trying to get my words right. Where we work at, there's a lot of dudes in there that they talk horrible about their wives, right? She don't do this, she don't do this. Oh, I can't stand her, blah, blah, blah. Then their wives end up working at the warehouse and we finally meet the lady and she's completely opposite of what he described. And it's like, dang, everybody has these predetermined feelings about his wife. And then when we meet the wife and she's like, well, why is everybody so off-putting to me? Like, what did I do wrong? And it's like, oh, it's what we know about you. And then now he got to change her whole perception because now people don't like her because you trained us not to like her.
Not only that, I feel like a lot of people they project a lot of things onto other people because they could have possibly dealt with somebody with similar traits as her or qualities as her and it didn't go right or whatever. People put their projections onto other people and they try to read them off as another individual that they've experienced before, and that's not the case. Everybody's different.
Right.
So y'all can't, people be disrespectful. That's what it is.
Yeah. After I saw that little hunter pointers pop the balloon, bro, when we saw that lady talk about all that food, I said it on the video. I'm like, dude, I need Alex to cook all this. You know what she did? She went and cooked all that. And that's why I'm like, man, I got the best wife in the world. I don't care how nobody feel. But you should talk up your partners that way. Talk your partners up. To the people that be in the comments, they be like, my husband and I, blah, 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 my wife and I. Exactly. Talk your partner up. They're a reflection of you.
It's funny, yeah. The comments, like, don't get me wrong, man. I laugh at everything, especially with the stuff that's
I'm
not
with
supposed to
you.
be taken serious. Because it's like, life is already too serious. So it's like, when I was reading some of the comments, I mean, at the time, I was just like, man, and people don't really know because it's like,
trolling.
it's like, it's still like, I talked to King and Sean, it's like, it's so surreal. Like, even though this is like a great production that got super popular, like, people all across the world, like, watch it because I see it in my DMs, people from different parts of Africa, Europe, you know what I'm saying, Australia are contacting me saying, good job and stuff like that. But it's just like, people don't really know outside of the stuff they see on camera. Like, it's like a whole bunch of things that happened since then. And it's crazy. It's just funny that people really don't know, like, behind it. It's like Hollywood in a way, but like a, you know, kind of like not like the middle part of Hollywood.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
But the Arizona version of Hollywood. So yeah, it's dope at the same time. But I just told her, like, man, don't worry about it because it's like I mean, you talking about not saying nothing. I was we have a group chat, a few of us in the group chat from the episode, and I was just like, Alera just sent me a Zelle, and I was like, bro, I've dealt with broke women all my entire life. No, I mean, bro, y'all laughing. I'm telling you, bro, I've dealt with broke women, people who did not have service on their phone. They needed to go to a certain spot to get on Wi-Fi to text me. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I've seen it all, and I'm like, the fact that she sent me a Zelle, bro, I was just about to break down.
Hey, to the people that's in those situations, hey, don't take no offense to that. Because you know what? I've been there, bruh. I've been there in my entire life. Like, dude, for like 2-3 years, my family couldn't afford internet while I was in high school. Bro, luckily our neighbor used to work for Netgear, and he used to have the Wi-Fi truck parked outside his house. And that was our Wi-Fi supply for 3 years of my life off of that Netgear, because I still had to do schoolwork or I had to go to a library. So it's like there's nothing wrong with getting it out the mud. So if you going through that situation, don't take it as like, dang, like it's all this shade towards being broke. Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't making it.
Yeah, there's
you feel me?
I don't think there's any shame in being broke or having less than. I think the shame, even though we shouldn't shame, the shame comes in when you're financially irresponsible and your priorities are lacking. If you're worried about the next latest thing instead of taking care of your bills, and you wound up in a financial hardship, and then you're leeching and begging and mooching off of other people, then that's where people kind of look at you kind of funny, like, well, why didn't you do this, that, and the third? And don't get me wrong, people do fall on hard times. That's not a,
and we're not saying that Nnamdi was throwing shade at
No, he's not. No.
So don't even put that in. He's not.
But a lot of people won't think about it in that aspect, and they'll take it out of context.
Yeah.
It was Sweetest Day.
Yeah, I was like, let me rub your feet or something. Like,
not rub the feet.
So that's what kind of like just showed me. Like, I probably can't find my wife in Baltimore. Like, I love the city. Big Ravens fan. Go shout out to Lamar Jackson. We lost today, but it wasn't his fault. But it's just like I've seen the worst. Like the people I was chasing, the pretty faces, the nice designer clothes, all that stuff. I started to realize their personality and the type of time they be on, and it wasn't the same time and I'd be on. So when I found Alera, and just like the best thing about her, I would say, is just like she really be bringing out like a different side of me. Like I don't know like how to really explain it. Like it's the romantic chemistry, like what I'm saying, the friendship, the sexual chemistry, everything. Like it's like seriously like everything.
Roll your eyes.
But seriously, it's just like everything. Like we really just like bond and connect, and it's like I'm just like appreciative, because it's like she's somebody that I can, like, as soon as I start feeling down, like for example this week, right, I was super negative. I was going through a background check for my job, and also I was going through a dispute with my credit card company, because actually the rental car that we talked about in the catch up to go to Mexico with, man, they try to charge me like $450. I'm like, bro, I already paid this with my credit card, and I had to dispute that, and literally bang boom, I got my background check back done. Now Larry was like, yo, just chill out, it's gonna be okay, just give him all the information, be honest. I was like, all right. Woke up the next day, background check came through, dispute was cleared, I got my money back, I beat the case, you heard? So,
all right.
So yeah, I was just like, that's what I mean. Like I get so I try to stay level headed, but when I get down about, especially like when it comes to like stuff like with money, and that's when I usually get down about. That's the part where I'm just like, yeah, sometimes I just need to take a step back, and she's always there to help me out. So yeah, so she's the GOAT.
That's great to see as well, because that's what a lot of guys need from their women, to be there for them and support them through times like that. So
yeah, it was a Zell for like Sweetest Day, because we're like not together. He's in Maryland, but yeah, that's one thing that I would say. Like I used to get down and out a lot too about like money. Obviously, that's like the easiest thing to get down and out about.
Yeah.
But like I was like, you have to stay positive. Like that like this, you already have the position. Like you don't need to stress about stuff like this. Like there's other things that we could be stressing out about. Like let's not waste our energy on this. Like just kind of just speaking positivity over him and over the situation, and telling him not to think about it as much. And sure enough, everything came back like it was gonna come back.
She's spitting because I've had to like, not like reprogram, but I've had to, like change my way of thinking, because I'm the type of person like I worry and stress about literally everything. And because my mind is constantly trying to prepare for the next day, the next hour, the next second, which is wrong, because every day is not promised. Every second, every minute is not promised. But when I do have moments like that, it brings me so down, because I feel like I can't get all these things done all at once. And he'll always come in and be like, listen, You don't need to worry about this. You don't need to worry about that. He'll always give me reassurance. And that's one thing that people should look for in a partner is reassurance. Don't depend on it, because there's sometimes you're going to have to, put your big boy drawers on, big girl underwear on, and just like ride it out. But when your partner gives you reassurance, I promise you, like, it feels like you don't even need to worry about anything in life. Like, okay, I can relax today. Just because he said it, I can relax. Because I know he's coming from a place where he's already, all the things that I've stressed about or worried about has already been calculated in his head. It's already been factored in his head. He just doesn't say it out loud verbally. I'm the type of person, like, when I plan stuff out, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. All that already factored into the whole scenario. Then on top of that, there was moments where I stressed so hard, and he said, just leave it to God. The things that you're stressing about today, God has already planned out for you today, for you to accomplish, for you to gain, for you to achieve. And if it's not today, it's going to be the next day. If it's not the next day, it's next week. And it happens all the time. And it put me in a position where I had to put my faith more so into God instead of myself, because I can't get everything done by myself, and I'm not supposed to. So yeah, she's spitting. Y'all got to get people that's going to reassure you. Don't depend on it, but it is nice to have.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm super proud of him. Like, he got the position he's more than deserving of. And yeah, I mean, it's a higher ranking position. Of course, you have to go through a little bit more crap, but
Right.
I mean, like, God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
Amen.
Like, you're fine. You're gonna be all right. And everything worked out. And
Right.
so
Oh,
yeah, I'm grateful that
So
I could be
cute.
that for him.
Oh, guys, look, y'all even making BM smile. You know, people always commenting, BM is so serious. Look, he's smiling today, y'all.
I told y'all what BM is. I said it in the last video.
What?
BM's a secret agent. I know it.
It's still Agent B.
Agent B. I know what it is.
And I like this because if you notice how their dialogue and how they talk to one another, they always speak light and positivity into one another. When you have two people always spewing hate and negativity, yeah, it's not gonna work. Y'all speaking like the most heinous, ill things about one another. That's not love.
I feel like it's because when people are around people so much, you're able to start seeing things that, like, the pros and cons of people. And sometimes the cons can be so blatant, but you don't know how to articulate it with your partner, that people start subconsciously throwing shade at their partner. When reality is, I tell everybody this, when it comes to relationships, if you're ever having a point where you're not jacking with your partner, lay out all the good things that the partner did for you unbiasedly, all the good things, lay out all the bad, and then lay out all the neutral things, and start looking at what is outscaling things. Now, if the bad outscales the neutral plus good, I mean, if it outscales the bad, if the bad outscales the good, take some of that neutral and put it in the good, because neutral doesn't mean bad either, right? And then if it still outscales it at that point to even the neutral and the good is completely outweighed by the bad things that part does, it's time for you to reassess what's going on in your relationship.
And you also need to reflect on your actions as well, and how you react when this person's in this neutral state, in this bad state, and in this good state. And you gotta be unbiased about that too.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. I'm telling you, man. You guys are. Once I saw that you guys do photography too, I love to, collab about that in the future.
Screaming.
Get some stuff going. Get some stuff going in the future. But we'll talk about that another day.
So what made you guys decide that you're going to go to Baltimore for Thanksgiving? Like, how'd you guys come up with that decision?
Should I go?
Whoever. Wants to take it away. Actually, let's hear from Alera. Let's hear from Alera.
Okay. He has a big family, and like, they do it big, and I have a big family too, but like, everybody's all scattered out. So I'm like, why not go to Maryland? They do it like 2 big Thanksgiving dinners, so
Nice.
I was like, sure, why not? And I've been on FaceTime plenty of times with his family
Hey, you get the freak down.
members and his siblings.
You get down,
He's trying to get her attention.
So I'm like, why not meet them in person?
Oh,
so yeah.
So
and
this
he's
is
been
your
here
first
twice.
time meeting them?
His sisters and his mom and his cousins. But I met his brother. So
Oh,
yeah,
you about to
everybody.
Then he went right back outside. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Leave the dog alone.
So
Yeah,
how's the family like?
door is
both
open.
of your families, do they all like you both? Like, how's that going?
Well, she's about to meet him for the first time.
I mean, like,
I mean,
you don't have spoken to family before on the phone and stuff like that, right?
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
FaceTime with her moms. The only person I met on her family side was her moms, and like she
My
also
mom
told me
loves Nnamdi.
Oh,
She loves Nnamdi. She's so team Nnamdi.
like all
Aw.
my all my siblings, my brother that she met when she came here to Baltimore the first time back in July. He loves her. Like he actually be teasing me sometimes because when you in love, you gotta be a little cringy a little bit. So he'd be like, bro, he'd be overhearing me sometimes talking to Lara and stuff, and he'd be like, he's like we stay in the same townhouse,
okay.
and he's like, hey man. They do what you gotta do, Buzz. That's love right there, man. Like, I ain't making fun of you. I'm like, man, I wouldn't really care for her anyway. But this is funny because it's like some of the stuff I don't be. You know what PDA is? Like I don't be trying to do too much in
Right.
public.
Is the dog bothering you? He is in his own home. He is in his own territory.
I'm watching him on the couch.
He's tearing that blanket up.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Shinobi. I'm like, man, get off the.
Because Shinobi know better.
Shinobi be on the couch and she'll do whatever she want to do. Get off my couch, man. But nah, hey, my fault. I'm gonna leave him alone.
That's not our dog.
Yeah,
It's not my dog.
like
It looked like her.
it's just
Then he
I'm a
went right
private
back
person.
outside. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry, y'all.
For real, like, but all my siblings, my mother loves her. Like, I never really actually, to be honest, like, she's really the first girlfriend I ever like introduced to my mom's
bring
because
home.
she
Oh
got
my
such a high
goodness.
standard, and like I have such a high standard of who I want to show. Like, I did what what I'm saying, like in the past, considered it, but it was like they got, like I said, they wasn't on the same time, and I just started saying some stuff. I didn't want to bring my mother around. She's like, this is why you should date a Nigerian woman, or like stuff like that. So like I don't want to hear all that. But
and as well, Nnamdi, I have to say as well, because you're African, right? So
Nigerian.
how was the dynamics like? Because obviously, like you said, your mom thought maybe you'll bring home a Nigerian girl, but someone like Alera now, how did she like feel after talking to her and where they are now? Like how does she accept her, like just like she would accept any other girl?
Yeah, she was cool with it. Like I'll be honest for like a quick second, like because of what happened with my sister and her husband, who actually they met in Nigeria back in 2016, came over U.S. for 2018, got married 2019, and then separated by 2021, and then fully divorced by this year. And then also with my uncle and his woman, who has to be a Caucasian woman, but they're actually still married, so I wasn't too sure what she was talking about. She just kind of was like, she one day just came to me like, or just we were just talking. She was like, I don't want you to marry an American woman, and I don't want you to marry a Nigerian woman. I was like, damn, like where am I gonna go
you
there?
gonna
Like,
have?
I'm gonna go to London or something like that. Like, but then that's the first time I was like, like mom, like you can't define love. Like whatever happens, happens. Like
Right.
say I already decided that I'm not gonna find the person that I want, my forever. That's what they're saying now, my forever. I'm not gonna find that person in Baltimore. Like say I started. Even like going to other places like in the DMV, like DC and stuff like that, still, it wasn't going to work. And I just told her like, yeah, that's not going to, whoever I bring, trust me, is going to be, the right person. And like,
Exactly.
she was accepted in like big, like, open arms and like, it was super
Almost
dope. And
traumatized.
obviously, actually, my aunt Joy, who was actually here for her nursing position, just for the summer in the U.S. She's from Nigeria. She's a lawyer. She was actually like, she made some real stupid comment. I know you guys probably know, but like, the traditional African, people, they really want everybody to stay within like their clan and the family. And she was like, I can show you a nice Nigerian woman in the village. I'm like, yo, I don't want no Nigerian woman. Like, I'm good. Like,
I get it. I understand it. And it's just being American and being Americanized, right? Like it goes to show like we don't really face a lot of the difficulties relationship wise that they do. Like I know the only thing we really have is like we're taught like like my mom didn't push it, but like my uncles and everybody pushed like get you a nice black woman, get you Don't fall for these other women. Don't go for these other races of people because they're not gonna understand how you feel. They're not gonna relate to you. And in some cases, it was true because when I did date, there was a very big disconnect on like racial issues. It's like having to explain to somebody like an Asian person why they can't say the N word around you is crazy. And it's like, well, it's just a word. It's like you don't understand why. And so it's just like when it's so interesting when I watch these shows, and then we also get the feedback from a lot of the people that be in the flock basically, and they're just like, yeah, man, it's like I look at it, I'm like, dude, dating must be a lot harder when it's not you limiting your dating pool, it's the people around you that grew up, like that raised you, who are also like slicing your dating pool in half. Like you got to go to the motherland to get your wife. It's like, dang, but there's women in here, there's women over there, there's women across there, there's women in this state. It's like, nah, you got to go back to the motherland. Don't touch none of them. And it's just like I understand the struggle for it, and it's almost sad because it's like these people that grow up on the motherland, or they're people like traditional Africans, like have this like it's almost like a barrier. Like
it's like, well, it obviously because they're what's the word, gentrified?
No, gentrification is
oh, what's the word? Where's just all one race?
Well, let's look up gentrification. Hold on, I know. Maybe you're right. The process of here whereby a character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people.
Oh no, it's not that. Yeah. What's the word?
I would say like it's like they're like
you know how when you go like to like the Asian territories, they're not used to seeing other races outside of their own. What's that word?
I don't know.
Oh dang, bro, my bad, y'all.
I don't know. We can look it up. It's an ethnic group. Yeah, ethnicity is racial grouping. Ethnicity. I don't know. Somebody knows what we're talking about. Go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'll make sure I give you a big old.
I'll take back the other word.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's no. Gentrification. Like it's not like we just read it. Like it's okay, but it's you just didn't know the word. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I get it, but I think it's invasive to do that.
To do what?
To be like, if me or you are dating and somebody says, "Hey, bro, like, I can find your girl like back."
Oh yeah, that's invasive.
It's rude.
Yeah, it's rude.
I'm back, baby. Like I'm here. Like I don't want to. But I brought that joke up to her because I'm like, yo, like if you're gonna disrespect Alera, like I gotta let her know that. And like they cool now, but it was just kind of like that old thinking, and it's still prevalent nowadays, especially in African households and stuff like that. It's kind of stupid, but it's all good. It wasn't really a big deal. Alera was a great sport about it.
Yeah, no, and the reason why it happened is because it was like the first time I was on the phone with her on the phone, and she had like pretty much like pulled him to the side, but I was on the phone at the same time, and she had made that comment, and he was like, no, and then he had like said it. He's like, Joy, what did you say? And I was like, oh, Nai asked her to say it, and then I was just kind of like, that's my man, you know what I'm saying? Like now he stuck up for me, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do all that, but like he stuck up for me, and I'm laughing it off because like I know he loves me. Like I don't, you obviously like he cares about what his family thinks, but he loves me, and I'm not a bad person. So I obviously she just made that little comment or whatever. But after that, like we laugh, I say hi, you know, on the phone or whatever, and his mom loves me. We're on the phone, we be laughing. She's so cute. I can't wait to give her a big hug. Like it's good. Like everything's good, you know. So I'm just happy and blessed, you know, that they are welcoming me with open arms.
Right. Yeah. I have to say, yeah. If you see two people happy, be happy for them.
Yes. I don't know why that's so hard for people to do. I don't know why that's so. There's been so many times where we look at the comments. I can't stand married people. I can't stand people like this. I can't stand people like that. Y'all marriage is going to fail. Y'all are going to divorce. People be speaking so much ill and downfall on people that are just genuinely happy to be together. Why is that so hard? They do it to BM and Arlette. They do it to so many people.
They do it to us.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, why is
y'all don't know us? Like y'all don't know us. Hey, just be happy, bro.
Just be happy in general.
Right.
This is to everyone that's watching. If you see two people happy, be happy for them. Yeah, because in this generation, to have real connection, real love is very difficult. So when you see stuff like this, it's great. We have to be happy. We have to be excited for them because we want the best for them. So I'm very happy hearing this. The people that are watching that expected this to be unsuccessful,
right?
Surprise.
Right.
Yeah, and that's another thing is like we don't want people to think that all the after the catch ups is just for mess. Like, no, we're genuinely like reaching out to people to see how they're doing after a catch up. So we don't want it to be like associated with like, oh, it's gonna be messy.
Right.
No.
Right, exactly. People need to take the show more seriously too, coming on the show. Like, come on now. You can really find somebody.
You can.
Right. And also, there's going to be so many new segments that we're going to introduce, especially on the podcast as well. There's a new segment that I'm introducing. Is going to be called "It's a Match with a Question Mark," where some people came on the show and they might have found love through other people that came on the show as well. So we're going to bring them on the podcast and see how that's going. So soon you're going to start seeing that. Why am I doing going to start that segment on here? Because you can. Even if you came on this on the show, other people came on as well, so you can still find love. You met on the platform. This is where you met. So some people DM people. Some people, some people call me BM. Please, can you ask this person? And I'd be like, but if it's serious, then we because it's time to start getting serious. A lot of people come on the show and they are unsuccessful, and so many people come with the wrong intentions. So we want to eliminate a lot of the people that are coming to waste our time. So even if you've met somebody that came on the platform already and you two are building something, it's great to come and show the people this is what's happening. So
and you guys are setting such a great example. Like,
thank you.
I'm so happy that you guys are taking this serious, and you guys are actually building something. You're meeting families, you're going on vacations. Like, this is what we do.
You yawned and it made me yawn. Get it together.
My fault. I just ain't had nothing to say. I'm more just like, okay, I'm thinking about like all the segments that they're gonna do. I'm like, okay, that could work. That would be potential.
No, that's definitely gonna be cool to bring people that have already been on the show that possibly matched on different episodes and stuff. I think that's dope.
Yeah.
Do it for, honestly.
Right.
So
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Definitely,
Thank you guys.
So obviously you lot probably have plans coming up as well. Like you're gonna probably want to be with each other more and stuff like that. Because I think I spoke to Nnamdi as well. Nnamdi said you lot are planning for the future and stuff like that. That was a while back. Obviously now the plan's still going well for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely had some like I would say with all like the transition, like all like the new stuff coming, like I said, I have a new position. I also have, like I told you, that business opportunity I do now. I fully signed my contract. I'm under NDA, and I do that like I probably it's like freelance in a way, about 5 hours a week, or I'm planning to. And she just got her new position, and to be honest, like a lot of things change when you get like new opportunities as well. So like we definitely been having like some like conversations where, no matter what, the next year it's all about just stacking bread and developing our relationship. Like we all agreed on that. Like our phase one was like, yo, let's get a new position so we all can be more flexible. Like that's the key.
Yeah, because I remember on the catch up, you guys mentioned like her hours or like her PT or whatever it wasn't so great at the old one. So it's better now.
Yes, way better.
Perfect.
A lot more flexibility. Yeah.
And mine is like I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be in my home state 3 days out of the week. So it's like I can like I work in DC, and I can I can get off of work, hop on that flight, go to Arizona, and just like work at an Alera spot. Like that's what I really wanted. And like the crazy thing is we set the date for phase one. You know what I'm saying? This like to find a new position to be the last day of the year. and we already did that by
Look
October.
at that.
So it's like
Period.
now it's
Planning
just
with
like,
intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Planning with intentions.
And you also got to start speaking stuff into existence.
Yes,
There's death and there's death and life in the power of the tongue, meaning that you can also speak blessings, you can also speak curses. But what I tell Alex to do, and what I did on this channel, was rather than talk about what I think should happen, I started telling Alex, like, hey, when we do this, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Is because I'm believing that, one, God has always provided everything I've ever asked for. There has never been a point in my life where I asked God for something and he did not give it to me. But the thing is, he gives it to me, but he also makes me work for it.
Yeah, he does.
He makes me work for it.
He does, because but you said when you first got your first 1,000 this year, you were like, all I want to do is hit at least 10K at the end of the year. Minimum 10K. Bro.
We beyond 10K. We beyond 10K. And I can't, and when people ask, one thing that used to offend me is one dude at my job said was like, well, that's not really God. That's just your hard work. It's like, no, like, it's always God. I'm telling you, the strength, the things I say, all that stuff is, if God wasn't constantly correcting me and constantly checking me, even when I thought I was right and stuff, he checks me. At the end of the day, it's all God. I can't take none of the credit. I don't want none of the credit. It's God. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, like I tell you guys in other videos, if I wake up and God says, hey, that's enough of that, you're done with this, it's time for you to move on to something else.
Right. I'm
going to do it, because at the end of the day, my life is nothing without him. There's no point in me living without following his will. Mm-hmm. And so it's just, I don't want the credit. At the end of the day, I want my reward in heaven, not on earth. So it's like, it's always God. I give him all the credit, because at the end of the day, it's him. Mm-hmm.
Like I'm saying, like everything good has just been happening, like really, like, well, like, God's gonna keep on blessing us, and it's gonna take care of us.
Won't he do it?
You gave all praise all to him, but it's just like, like we're really just taking it a day at a time. And like I said, some of the conversations is about, like, obviously living arrangements, because when we get together, it's like the best, like, it's just like she said on the show, like some of our best moments. It's just chilling, like laughing, geeking, like cuddling.
Yeah.
Like I just be like, man, I don't be caring about nothing else in the world type, like, type thing. So it's just like, when it gets to that point where we're gonna have to live, we're gonna move in and live together, and what we're gonna decide on. It's gonna be some tough conversations. It's gonna be some time that we need to really to develop and plan that out. Mm-hmm. Right. And it's gonna be tough, because I just want to, at the end of the day, we just want to be together, because it's like, coming home to your lover, after a long day, like, hey, man, I'm about to go kick my feet up in the man cave, let me know when dinner's ready, babe. Or it's like, hey, I'll go grab something from the store if I'm running out and stuff like that. I'm like, I just want to be on that grown man time. Like, I'm about to be 30 actually in 2 weeks. Like,
happy early birthday.
Appreciate it, man.
So you said the food and stuff like that. Is Alera cooking for you and all this type of stuff? Like,
I'll say this, man, because I don't want to give away all her secrets. But so when we came for the it was just recent. We went to Grand Canyon, so I flew in Wednesday night.
Times.
Mostly I remember last Wednesday, but it was both times. But most recently, when I came to Grand Canyon, not a couple, like maybe close to a month ago, I came in and like she had like this steak and rice and like the zucchini. Oh my goodness! Like,
not the veg.
Okay, veggies. 4 in the morning and was just smashing that. Like,
hey, okay, veggies.
Nah, not to take his shade, but let me tell y'all what Alex made after that video. Boy, she made that baked mac and cheese. She made the candied yams. She made some cabbage with nice bacon bits in it.
Fried cabbage.
She have some fried cabbage. She fried some chicken. She got some nice potato salad. Dude, me and my brother been in here just eating, and I've been in food comas, man. I'm sitting here like, I'm looking at Alex different. I'm like, bro, I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't ever want to eat fast food ever again, man. Like,
he said, you want to open a restaurant? I said, no.
I said, I'll fund it, bro. I'll do what I gotta do, man. Alex cooks so good, man.
He said, if I give you $50,000 right now, you wouldn't want to open a restaurant? No.
I'm like, man. I was sitting there, my homies just listening to me smack on the microphone. I'm like, look, bro, you need to get you one of these. Find you an Alex. They out there, man. Y'all got to find them. They're like rare Pokemon.
That's crazy.
You gotta catch him, man.
Don't find me. Don't find me. Don't find me.
It was some of the best food I've ever tasted, low key. So, and you know, like we be like mixing stuff up. Like we be kind of like just like talking about like certain things. Like I make a lot of like steak and like rice and broth and things like that. And she loves salmon, so she cooks a lot of salmon. And you know, what I'm saying, yeah, she got a little something going on over there. So I'll give her credit.
All right, she got a little something up her sleeves.
Yeah, a little she might.
He won't starve, that's for sure.
Good.
He ain't gonna stop.
Right. It's amazing to see you both complementing each other so well. You know, because I feel like you're both for each other. You know, and you both are long distance as well. Everyone that's watching the show, I hope you're watching this episode.
Take notes,
because this is what it's about. They're long distance. They're making it work. Right. They're taking it seriously. They're getting to know each other in a more in-depth,
very intentional.
Level. Very intentional.
Yes.
And Nnamdi actually calls me sometimes, and you know, sometimes he just asks me for advice and stuff like that. And you know, and I look at him and say, bro, you know, you just keep doing what you're doing. You're the man. You need to lead as the man. And Alera will feel like she has the protector. Once your woman feels like, yes, this man is the man that can look after myself and the family, then you're good to go. So you just keep doing what you're doing, and you know, and keep praising God. Put God first,
bro.
All the time.
Every time. I would just say this about like, no, my bad. You go.
Go.
No, I was just saying because you know we follow, like, you know, we're always gonna be fans of y'all. Like I watch every single episode.
Yeah, we do.
We watch them together. Like sometimes she watches it before me, but I watch them. We watch every. Yeah, but it's like we watch every episode, so it's like we be geeking. Like I told myself when I was doing the experience, I was like, man, I told y'all when I was like, yo, this is like MTV in a way. I grew up on that, so I was just like, I'm gonna have fun. I'm not gonna. If somebody makes fun of my shirt, my hair, I'm black, I'm dark skinned. Like I don't really care, man. But you know, like it worked out at the end.
Love that
like,
dark
you know,
skin.
I could have said something.
Glaze.
Cute.
Glaze.
You know what I'm saying? I could have been
still
mean.
praising you.
Yeah. She got that. She got that caramel skin, man. She
Glaze.
You know she got that caramel skin.
No, but honestly,
like,
we're just so happy that everything is like working out with you guys, and you know, this is honestly, like we said, the reason why we do what we do, and we're glad that we're able to do this catch up and see how things are going. I hope Thanksgiving works out so well for you guys.
Thank you.
Nnamdi, I hope your family gonna cook her some, you know, some good Nigerian food.
Yellow
He
fries.
cook a lot. He's always eating Nigerian food. They cook all the time.
She's gonna definitely try a goosey soup. She's definitely
gonna chop rice.
Try that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey man, any Nigerians in California, man, hey, if you can cook this stuff, let me know. I'll pay you, bro.
I want to try it, bro.
My wife wants to try this food, and as her husband, I want her to try the food. So, if you guys can cook the jollof rice, if you guys can cook whatever they just said on there, and you in California, just name your price. I need a platter because you're going to have to feed a household. Let me know. Just DM me or come to the Discord. Say, Kite, this is where I'm at.
I got the drop. I got the parcel.
Just...
No, I'm just playing. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, let me know, man. Also, if y'all got businesses and stuff, bro, come to the Discord. Come talk your talk in the, like, bro, we got sections for y'all. If you cook dinner, flex your stuff in the Discord, man. It's cool.
We got food selfie channels.
Yeah, man. Come in there.
We got social circles.
So a lot of y'all join the Discord. Y'all ain't even said nothing yet. Y'all just lurking. It's okay. Get off the wall. You know, you can say what's up, man. We cool. You can even plug your YouTube channels. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something right now. Shout out to It's Monet. Because we watch her videos when she be dropping, man.
Shout out to Tomby Snatch.
Tombiscus LaFleritis, my goat. Shout out to all y'all, man. It's okay. Come be a community. We watch y'all stuff too.
Shout out Dura the Calm.
Sir.
He's a streamer.
Yep. Shout out to them. Shoo.
When people started calling it fufu, but I guess she'll try the fufu with the goosey.
What fufu?
Yeah. Like the dough stuff.
No, I know. I'm just
saying.
I called it gari. I don't know who called it fufu first. Maybe the Kenyans or something like that. But we be cool with that. But
fufu is all over Africa. Every kind. They have so many different kind of variations.
Beefing over fufu.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy to see you both getting along this well, because you know, obviously, Nnamdi, your culture, and Alera, her culture, you know, coming together.
Mashing
It's
it
an
together.
amazing thing. And also, I do also want to just say as well that we thank you both of us, me and Arlette, thank you for taking this seriously.
Yep.
And we're gonna keep tabs on you. We're gonna keep trying to catch
Yeah.
up and see what's going on and stuff like that. So you know, just keep checking in. You know,
definitely.
this episode. I'm sure everyone that's watching this episode can take some notes or you know something from this episode.
Take a
and
deep
you know
breath.
now that this is what we
They
this is
made
what we
it.
do. For we can't control people that come on the show that you know that have bad intentions or intentions not to find love. We can't control that, but we give people the platform to try to find their someone. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, on this occasion, it's worked out. So, yeah. Do you have anything to say?
No, that's really it. I'm so glad we were able to talk to you guys today.
Still
Thank you
want
so
that
much for
cup.
coming on and, you know, sharing little bits and pieces of your life with us. So, yeah, thank you guys so much.
Make sure you all follow us. And another thing as well, them two worked out because they both knew what they wanted.
Right.
Once the man and the woman both know what they want, it's going to be so much easier to accomplish your goals. So I'm glad that you both spoke about what you wanted and you're both, you know, just gelling very well. All right, make sure you all follow us on Instagram, as you can see right there. And also, just keep watching BM Talks To Them as well. We have a lot of content coming and you're going to be very surprised very soon with what we've got coming up. All right, so
Yes,
thank you for
sir.
tuning in and we'll catch you all next time.
Bye. Oh.
Aw. 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 I was so dumb. Hey, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to BM Talks To Them. Shout out to Nnamdi and Alera. We're so happy that everything's working out. And shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys for getting us past 50K. Thank you guys for all the support. And you know what? Shout out to everybody, even people that don't like us. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm not going to unblock y'all, but shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, y'all stay in blood.
You stay in the jail.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye.